Good evening, this is the Oscar expert here with Brother Bro. Awards are starting to happen, nominations are starting to happen, and we're going to go over a few of what those are. And the first order of business is we're going to react to the Hollywood Critics Awards because we haven't even seen them. Live reaction, very fun. Are the Hollywood Critics Awards significant? When you look at their nominations the past 2 years, they actually usually go like 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5 in most categories when you line that up with the Oscars. And generally they will not snub like the top 1 or 2 people. Like they're not that wild or out of place, but if somebody unexpected gets in, it doesn't mean that like they're suddenly a major contender, and if someone gets snubbed, it's not necessarily a huge deal. It's a good finger on the pulse for this point in the year. Sometimes people or films will be nominated that are kind of peaking, and then later they'll kind of taper off. So it's good to see what people are thinking, you know, at this moment, but it changes every month. The nominees for Best Picture are Being the Ricardos, okay, Belfast, okay, Coda, okay. I think we're going to see a lot of Coda. By the way, I think Coda's coming up. I'm just going to say that. Dune, King Richard, Last Night in Soho. Last Night in Soho, that's their bizarre one.
Wow, that's weird.
Licorice Pizza, Spencer.
Spencer, okay.
Nice. Power of the Dog, and Tick, Tick, Boom. And Tick, Tick, Boom.
No West Side Story?
That means they didn't fucking see it.
I guess they didn't see
that
it.
means
because West Side Story looks like
West Side Story is a top contender, folks. And if that's not, and Don't Look Up's also not in here, and that also could be a movie that maybe they haven't seen.
See, the Satellites, which are also, they're kind of like this. They line up, you know, somewhat. Usually the top contenders are there. Satellites did not nominate West Side Story or Don't Look Up either. They did nominate Ricardos for a couple awards, and this one nominated Ricardos for Best Picture.
And Coda and Tick, Tick, Boom were also in major categories there.
West Side Story and Don't Look Up, I feel pretty confident that if they saw those, they would be here. And we'll also see evidence if they nominate those in any other categories.
And I'm just getting more and more convinced that Tragedy of Macbeth ain't happening every day.
Oh, I was already convinced that Tragedy of Macbeth ain't happening.
The nominees for Best Actress are Emilia Jones for Coda.
Emilia Jones for Coda. Whoa!
Jessica Chastain for Tammy Faye.
Okay, I'm glad that she's still in there. People are losing confidence. I'm not.
Kristen Stewart, Lady Gaga, House of Gucci, which is big.
Also Satellite.
And Nicole Kidman for Being the Ricardos.
Yep. They didn't do Olivia Colman. They didn't do Penelope Cruz.
I do think the 3 biggest locks here are probably going to be Jessica Chastain, Kristen Stewart, and Nicole Kidman. Lady Gaga's probably in. Best Actor, Andrew Garfield, Tick, Tick, Boom, of course.
Yeah.
Benedict Cumberbatch, Nicolas Cage in Pig.
Wow.
Nicolas Cage in Pig.
Wow.
Thank you for
amazing.
doing this. Peter Dinklage in Cyrano. And Will Smith in King Richard.
It makes sense because Leonardo DiCaprio, if they didn't see Don't Look Up, it's not there no matter what. Oh, fuck, what happened?
Where's Denzel?
Denzel?
Where the fuck is Denzel?
Oh, they just didn't like Macbeth? Could that be a De Niro in Irishman or a Del Reynolds in Five Bloods? I'm not going to call that yet. We'll see if it shows up in cinematography. If they didn't, it means they hated it.
They didn't do Phoenix and... Oh, Come On did not make picture.
Oh, yeah, we didn't even realize that yet.
Don't love that. Supporting actress, Ariana DeBose, West Side Story.
Yep.
I'd be
Oh, wow, wait, what?
There's no way they, like, just didn't... Okay, maybe some of them saw it, okay?
That's fucking weird.
Ingenue Ellis, King Richard, yep. Katrina Balfe, Belfast, yep. Marlee Matlin, Coda, as we thought. And Ruth Negga in Passing. These are good.
Who's not there?
Dunst
for Power of the Dog. Again, I think, you know, even though these don't line up one to one, I do think when they snub somebody, it shows that there's more vulnerability than when they nominate somebody. Because usually they nominate the people who have, like, a chance to win. I did see Power of the Dog for a 3rd time. And yeah, I'm, like, not convinced about that getting supporting nominations. Benedict Cumberbatch stood out to me a lot as being, like, amazing. And everybody else was good, but I could totally see, like, if the category becomes crowded, they could be overtaken.
But I do think Marlee Matlin could be on the rise, which...
She is.
I hope Ruth Negga is on the rise, too. I do expect her to keep showing up at these awards, but skeptical about her making it at the end of the day. All right, supporting actor. We got both Belfast boys, Hines and Dornan, both in, okay?
Oh, God. Wow.
Okay, well, they didn't nominate Dench, which I kind of like.
I kind of like
that's
good.
Yeah,
that's good.
Jason Isaacs in Mass!
Whoa! And Ann Dowd wasn't even there!
Oh, yeah, they didn't nominate Ann Dowd.
I at this point, I'm like, Mass, just not even... Look.
Robin DeJesus?
What? Oh, excellent. And if Tick, Tick, Boom's nominated at the Oscars, I would expect him to come along for the ride if I keep seeing this.
I like this.
This is shaping up nicer than I thought. No Leto! No Jared Leto!
Good. They didn't nominate Smit and Dunst.
Smit?
Yeah.
That's his middle name. You can't call someone by their middle name.
I can call him McPhee.
Cody Smith
I can call him Smit. I will call him whatever I please. I do want to mention the theory that Troy Kotsur could win if Coda gets Best Picture, and I just want to mention that and put it out there and say that I am toying with it. I am toying with it.
It's a Yo Jung Yoon thing.
Best Ensemble, Belfast, Coda.
Yeah,
Don't
Coda,
Look
Coda.
Up.
Adoy? Adoy? Are they snubbing that on purpose?
I don't fucking know. King Richard and The Harder They Fall. Good
The Harder
ones.
They Fall.
Good ones.
That's interesting that it shows up there because I think that has potential for a SAG, but I'm not convinced yet. West Side
I guess
Story,
it's fine.
again, like one nomination here. That will probably get into the SAGs as well. Wait, did they nominate Ricardo's?
No, they did not nominate Ricardo.
Even though they nominated that for picture.
They had a picture and actress. We'll see if it shows up in
I care
screenplay.
about that a little bit.
Best Director. 10 nominees for Best Director. Okay, so last time they had a male director and a female director category. I guess they're just doing 10 for director. Villeneuve for Dune. Del Toro, Nightmare Alley. There's Nightmare Alley's first nomination. Jane Campion, Power of the Dog. Kenneth Branagh for Belfast. Lin-Manuel Miranda for Tick, Tick, Boom. Pablo Larraín.
Wow, nice. Very nice.
Rebecca Hall for Passing.
Wait, that was 10?
No, it's not 10 yet, dipshit. Reinaldo Marcus Green for King Richard.
Yeah.
Sean Hayter for Coda.
Wow.
And
okay.
Steven Spielberg for
Why is that not in
Where
picture?
the fuck is Paul Thomas Anderson? Where the fuck is Paul Thomas Anderson? Where the fuck is Paul Thomas Anderson?
Where's Paul?
Where's Paul Thomas Anderson?
Why wouldn't you nominate Paul?
Where is that guy?
Okay.
And Spielberg gets director, DeBose is there, and then it's not in picture. This is weird. Maybe I don't know. I can't comprehend that right now. But West Side Story is getting rave reviews, so that's not significant to me.
It's a little bit of a yikesy for Licorice Pizza. A little bit of a yikesy.
And here we go, adapted screenplay, Power of the Dog, The Lost Daughter,
Yep.
Passing. I like those
Okay.
two.
Nice.
Sean Hayter for Coda.
Great.
And Tick, Tick, Boom. The Fall of Nightmare Alley is what I'll say. The Fall of Nightmare Alley.
Well, Nightmare Alley could be in the same exact boat.
Also, no Dune here. These are pretty good nominees. I like
Yeah.
them overall.
Yeah, it's good.
I am curious about Tick, Tick, Boom's fucking dominating here. It's dominating.
Yeah.
Original screenplay, Aaron Sorkin, being the Ricardos,
Yep.
Edgar Wright, Last Night in Soho, and Christy Williams. Whatever.
Wow.
Mass.
Really?
Mass.
Really?
Mass.
Wow, that's excellent. Great job. Some people nominating Mass.
Also, Belfast, if anyone thought that Belfast was like about to underperform, let's see it. No one's actually gonna no, the awards voters are gonna eat it up, just so you know.
It's like overperforming.
And come on.
Come on.
This is done.
That's what?
No, come on is not nominated.
They haven't. Come on hasn't gotten a single fucking award.
I know, that's what I'm telling you, my friend. I'm telling you that it's not doing well here.
We'll see what the Critics' Choice do. I'm sad.
We missed something in screenplay, Justin.
What?
Where is Licorice Pizza? I think this says the following.
Fucking what?
Maybe that was one of the movies that like not everybody saw, so it kind of is spotty about where it shows up, like not getting in director and screenplay.
I don't really agree with that. They must have seen it.
We don't know these things.
All right, well, they're weird with a lot of these late movies, so I don't know what to think about that.
Best first feature, we got Passing, we got Tick, Tick, Boom, we got Mass, we got Lost Daughter, and we got Pig.
Nice.
I would be interested to see how many of these show up in the DGA First Time Director nominees.
Oh, so they actually nominated Mass for stuff. But you know what's really
But not
interesting is, despite nominating Mass for a bunch of awards, not nominating Ann Dowd shows that the supporting actress category is very fucking packed.
Best Animated Film, Encanto, Flea, Luca, Mitchells, and Raya and the Last Dragon. This is the exact 5 I think is getting in at the Golden Globes. Documentary, Flea, Summer of Soul, The Rescue, The Sparks Brothers, and Val. This is funny because this is the 5 that I had for my predictions in October.
Yeah, Flea and The Rescue are like the top ones.
And
Summer of Soul. Yeah,
is-
Summer of Soul too.
If one of those gets snubbed, it's going to be fucking dumb. International Film, A Hero, Drive My Car, Flea
again.
Titan,
Huh.
and The Worst Person in the World.
Nice.
This is exactly what it was
There's
supposed
no
to be.
parallel mothers.
I would nominate these 5. Like, this might actually be like my international feature, unless I think about it harder. Best indie film nominations: Coda, Mass,
Yeah,
Pig,
nice.
Shiva Baby, and Spencer.
Shiva Baby. There we go.
Spencer? Is that an indie film? Cinematography: The Green Knight.
Wow.
That's a
Great
great
nomination.
pick. That's a great pick. The Power of the Dog. Nice. Spencer. Yes.
Good. Good. Power of the Dog and Spencer.
Dune and West Side Story.
No
Fuck-
Macbeth.
Fuck you.
No Macbeth. Not a single award for Macbeth.
Well, you don't know yet if it gets production design, but guess
It's
what?
not gonna get production design if it misses cinematography.
I have a pop quiz for you.
Oh, okay.
Name the amount of black and white films in this lineup.
Zero.
Fucking Belfast. Go
Great
on,
choices.
that's good.
Great choices.
Score. The French Dispatch, Dune, Spencer, The Power of the Dog, and Last Night in Soho. Original song, Be Alive, No Time to Die, Beyond the Shore by Coda. I do wonder if Coda becomes a Best Picture nominee if it squeezes in for song. Down to Joy from Belfast is here, and Every Letter from Cyrano is here. So that makes a pretty good amount of sense, and it makes sense that if you're not going to nominate Don't Look Up for Shit, then you're not going to nominate the song. Costume design, Dune, Spencer, House of Gucci, Cruella, and Last Night in Soho.
Last Night in Soho for costumes?
They're just not. They
really
like
like
it
that.
a lot. I don't know what to say. They like it. No West Side Story, but again, I don't know what to do about that. Production design, The French Dispatch, Spencer, Last Night in Soho again, Dune, and Nightmare Alley. See, I told you at minimum Nightmare. This is the only category it's like guaranteed to show up in, and it actually did show up.
Didn't even get cinematography. And the cinematography looks off the charts for that movie.
Since Nightmare Alley is not getting nominated for Best Picture, I do wonder how exchangeable it'll be in categories like cinematography and score. Best hair and makeup, Being the Ricardos, Cruella, Dune, House of Gucci, and The Eyes of Tammy Faye. Maybe this should be my top 5.
That should probably be your top 5, I feel like.
Best visual effects, Dune, Eternals, Free Guy, Shang-Chi, and The Suicide Squad. So no Godzilla vs. Kong. Well, Matrix also hasn't been seen yet. So
it's like kind of all the big superhero movies this year.
Free Guy, though, is a contender.
Yeah. I'm interested to see Eternals not get nominated for visual effects at the Oscars. Like, I really don't think it would.
Film editing, Tick Tick Boom. Nice. Dune, King Richard, Last Night in Soho, and Belfast.
Yep.
And also, they didn't nominate Power of the Dog or Licorice Pizza, which I think, Power of the Dog and which underperformed a little bit.
I think with the exception of Last Night in Soho, like, those 4 could easily get in at the Oscars. And then you just put West Side Story in there and you round out your lineup. The top performing movies here.
Belfast,
King Richard, Tick Tick Boom.
And Dune. Tick Tick Boom got literally everything it could have. Being the Ricardos did pretty well. Coda got 3 acting nominations.
Pretty solid. Spencer did pretty decently, actually. Power of the Dog did pretty well, too.
No, it didn't. It missed Dunst, it missed Smith McPhee.
You're right.
Except for
Power of the Dog
cinematography and
Power of the Dog did okay. People saying Power of the Dog is a top frontrunner. Like, I disagree that it's above Belfast or King Richard. Like, it's just not. And Licorice Pizza underperformed a little bit too. Don't Look Up, West Side Story. Who the fuck knows?
And Coda, Tick Tick Boom. Get the binoculars out and look for signs that they're coming, because they might be coming. It's really going to help the supporting actor category to have Robin DeJesus and Troy Kotz. All right, now let's take a look at the National Board of Review. Also live reactions to this. These are not that significant in terms of their impact. I mean, last year they gave 5 Bloods, picture, director, actor. We saw how that panned out. They have a little bit of a strange top 10, but we have to honor the legacy. These awards have been going on since like the 30s.
We have to honor the legacy.
We're going down.
These ones aren't really worth like changing your predictions around for at all. They snubbed 3 Billboards and Shape of Water in the same year. Like, it doesn't matter.
I do want to see how our predictions fare, because I did predict these awards. Licorice Pizza won.
Wow. Okay. That's great.
I predicted that. I did. I sure did.
Great little boost.
The reason I thought they might do it is because they've given Paul Thomas Anderson 3 screenplay awards. Okay.
So they're gonna give him director here.
They gave him director, which I also predicted, which
I'm
was
gonna
pretty
say
good of me.
Screenplay is not going to him.
Best actor, Will Smith, King Richard. Actress, Rachel Zegler, West Side Story.
Wow.
That
Trying to
is
give her a
interesting.
boost.
I
thought they were going to maybe give West Side Story their big award, because they like to do late in the year contenders sometimes.
Spielberg won for The Post. They were like the only people who actually love The Post that much. Rachel Zegler winning is interesting, because sometimes they do go, let's like give a boost to somebody who has not yet sort of entered the conversation in a significant way. Maybe she is a big contender. Some reviews have been saying as much, but we don't really know for sure. It's a crowded race. Supporting actor Kieran Hines for Belfast. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, so he wins an award. Winning this award does not in any way put you out front. Kind of interesting, though.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't fully understand it, but sure.
Yeah, I don't need him to win the Oscar. I'm like, nomination, okay. Win. We don't need it. Supporting actors Anjanou Ellis, King Richard.
Okay, nice. Wow, they really like King Richard. Yeah, I hope she wins some awards coming up.
Original screenplay, A Hero. Wow, what? Interesting, A Hero.
Weird pick. Wow.
I will say though, they did give foreign film to Ferrari 3 times. So
Oh,
clearly
wow.
they are fans. Also worth noting, I remember them giving this award to like the Lego movie, so it's not, again,
We've already said it.
adapted screenplay, The Tragedy of Macbeth. The
Oh.
Tragedy of Macbeth.
That's fucking weird, just giving an award to Shakespeare and then a guy who trimmed up
technically-
Shakespeare.
The other thing is they do like Joel Coen a lot. They like both the Coen brothers.
I told you they were going to nominate Tragedy of Macbeth in their top 10.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be right about that.
We got breakthrough performance, Alana Haim and Cooper Hoffman tying for Licorice Pizza. That's fun.
Okay,
That's
okay.
fun.
That's a fun time.
Directorial debut, Michael Sarnowski for Pig.
Yeah.
That's a great pick.
That's great.
Very happy with that pick. I thought it might be Rebecca Hall or Maggie Gyllenhaal. Animated feature Encanto. Encanto. Perhaps the frontrunner. Foreign language film A Hero. I did call that
Yeah.
one. Documentary Summer of Soul.
Nice.
Nice. Very nice. We like that. We love that. Ensemble The Harder They Fall. The Gothams also gave this ensemble, and it got an ensemble. Did it not get an
I am
ensemble
perking up for
nomination
that.
at the HCA? Keep giving The Harder They Fall those ensemble awards. We'll see if it can make it at SAG.
It really could get SAG.
I think it could too. Cinematography, The Tragedy of Macbeth.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. They really like that movie, I guess.
The top 10 films are Belfast, Don't Look Up. These
Okay.
motherfuckers did not nominate Vice.
Oh,
The Big Short.
Oh, yeah. We were saying
Okay.
they were going to snub that. Yeah.
Is
Soho
ours.
might be here, Cole. Remember I was
Chill
saying?
the fuck out with that. We'll see about that. Dune's here. Thought that would happen. King Richard, of course, of course. The Last Duel.
Oh, we were saying maybe. We were like thinking
That was-
about it. We
that
were
was-
debating it.
I put it at 11. I put it just outside.
See, because we were trying to get a sense of what they do, and I think their personality is they kind of like these masculine, like macho movies.
They definitely like war films and combat. So
Yep.
that's where
they
The Last
love
Duel
like
comes
their
in.
war movies.
Nightmare Alley. Okay, Nightmare
Okay.
Alley. All right. Red Rocket.
Red Rocket.
Oh,
wow,
they did
interesting.
nominate the Florida.
Very
You
interesting.
thought this could happen.
We
more
said,
than
you know, I went through the possibilities. Yeah.
That's an interesting pick. Tragedy of Macbeth, of course.
Yep.
West Side Story, yep. Usually they have 11 total movies because they have the winner and 10 more, but they did the winner and 9 more this time.
Okay, Power of the Dog is not there. I am telling you.
What are
that.
you going to do about that? What are you going
gonna
to
do?
about that? Taking a look at our predictions, I was kind of convinced they'd nominate The Tender Bar because they like George Clooney
Yeah,
that
we were
much.
convinced, yeah.
So I guess there's a limit to their love for George Clooney. Who would have thought? They didn't nominate Coda, and they didn't nominate Tick Tick Boom, which I thought might happen.
Yeah, that's true.
No, Come On, Come On. Still waiting on like somewhere to nominate Come On, Come On for something. We got 6 out of 10.
Usually they nominate like 5-6 movies that get nominated for Best Picture. It's not that huge of a correlation.
So out of what we're predicting right now,
Licorice Pizza, Belfast, Don't Look Up, Dune, King Richard,
and West Side Story.
That's 6. So that would be like pretty consistent with what we've seen.
That tracks, yeah.
And it doesn't matter that Power of the Dog didn't get it here. Like I'm not gonna cry about any of that.
Power of the Dog's gonna take like some big award like New York Film Critics, and then everyone who's complaining or you're sad about that, you'll feel better instantly. It's gonna win plenty of critics awards. Foreign language films, Benedetta, Lamb, Lingy the Sacred Bonds. I'm having a trip reading these. Teton and Worst Person in the World. So I saw every one of these movies at the Cannes Film Festival. That's kind of interesting.
Linguini, The Sacred Bonds. I don't even know what that is.
Do not dare call that movie Linguini, you fuck. Top 5 documentaries: Ascension, Attica, Flea, The Rescue, and Roadrunner. Yeah, Ascension is pretty strong here. That's like my number 6, I think. But yeah, Flea, The Rescue, Summer of Soul are having a field day. They're just everywhere. And Attica's very strong too. Top 10 independent films. Okay. So we got
they're
a couple...
gonna shove Power of the Dog into here.
They did not shove Power of the Dog in here, but they have the card counter. They have Come On, Come On, and Coda.
They don't separate them and then say, okay, these are what you can vote for in this category. These are what you can vote for in this category. I'm convinced that's not what they do, because they'll put something like Red Rocket in the regular category. It's like the leftovers that are indie.
Yeah, if you get enough votes and you're indie, you can make it in the main category.
Yeah.
And this is just, yeah. It's The Green Knight, Holler, Jockey, Old Henry, Pig, Shiva Baby, and The Souvenir Part 2.
Nice. Good nominations there.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Are you on the national board?